I'm not done with you guys. You guys are getting 2 live streams from me tonight because I already saw a comment on my channel that I didn't like. And instead of just posting a response to it, I'm going to give you a video for it. Okay. Because this is something, especially on the membership side of my channel, that I've talked about. I just came on here for a 30-minute live stream on how there's nothing to wait for. But clearly, we need to talk about this one more time. So that's going to be exactly what we do. Okay. You do not need to be asking anybody to treat you properly, to take you out on dates, to love you, to honor you. Okay. I hold very traditional values for men and women. So I'm going to be speaking to my women right now. Okay. Hi, girlies. How are you? I hope you're having a beautiful night. Okay. If somebody is not treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, if they're not following up with you, if they're not texting you, if they're not taking you out on the dates that you want to be taken out on, the more you are bothered by it, the more you want to ask for it, the more that you are allowing this experience to be a part of your life. You need to realize that your acceptance of it is also the problem. Okay. You do not, listen to me very clearly. Okay. You do not need to ask somebody to love you, to text you, to treat you properly, to honor you. And in fact, that's not the type of relationship that you want to create anyways. You should expect and know that somebody is going to be consistent in your life, that they're going to honor you, that they're going to take you out. And if this person is not doing it right now, this person that you're with, if they're not following up with you, if you're not getting that good morning text message, whatever it is, they isn't showing up properly, okay? It is not your job to remind them their role. It is your job to remember who you are, to recognize your worth and value, and to know when to honor yourself so that somebody can honor you. And if that means you need to take a step back, you need to prioritize yourself, you need to reorganize how you are operating throughout your day, that is what you need to do. If that means you need to exercise discipline and self-control over yourself, to control yourself from sending a message to ask somebody when they're going to see you again, when they're going to take you out, when they're going to treat you properly, like your job is not to remind somebody to show up consistently in your life. So if you need to exercise the control over yourself to stop doing those things, that is what you need to do. Because you deserve to be in a relationship where somebody is doing that without you having to ask it. But at the same token, you need to be willing to know and believe that that is going to occur. Stop chasing men. Stop asking them to treat you properly. Show up for yourself. Recognize yourself as the prize that you are. And if somebody is not showing up properly in your life, go into how you're identifying yourself. Really look at this. Okay, yes, he might be cute. Yes, she might be cute. Okay, this can apply to men as well too. Okay, but I'm speaking to the woman here today. Okay, stop being so blinded by your love for this person that you are sacrificing your self-worth and chasing them. They're not that great. Okay, like they're great. We love them. Cool, you're cute or whatever. Okay, but not to the point where I'm going to undermine myself and chase you. How is somebody going to show up loving and respecting you and treating the way that you deserve to be treated if you're chasing them and trying to remind them? You don't even want a relationship like that. You don't want a relationship like you don't want to be in a relationship where you have to remind somebody how to treat you properly. So that way of operating is already in opposition to the result you want to create. I know you may really care about this person, but you really need to check yourself. You need to sit down and get really clear with who you are and how people are going to show up in your life. And you need to exercise discipline and trust and see yourself as somebody that is irreplaceable in love, that somebody will do anything to be with, that they will follow up with you, and you don't need to ask for that. They're going to do it. And you just know that, and you allow for it to unfold. You guys do not need to be writing 20-page paragraphs explaining all the things that you are not their parent. Okay. You are not there. You are not there to teach. You need to recognize yourself. And if somebody is not recognizing you, instead of being bothered by them, there are 8 billion people here. Okay. I'm not saying you have to move forward and move on. I'm not saying that you have to give up on this person, but you really need to look at yourself and look at how you're operating and ask yourself, why? Why am I placing this person on such a big pedestal? How are they going to show up properly for me if I am taking all the initiative here and I'm trying to get them to pick me? Yes, I'm going to say that. We're not going to do any sort of pick me behaviors here. Okay. Not on my channel. And you need to get really, really serious with yourself with this because again, you guys, I say this all the time. You don't got time to be waiting for text messages. You don't got time to be asking for somebody to love or show up properly in your life. Decide how people are going to show up for you. And then if they're not showing up that way, make yourself happy. But the last thing you're going to do is send that pity text message asking for somebody to respond to you and treat you properly, because that message needs to go to you. It needs to be a message to yourself that, hey, I'm not showing up properly for myself. I'm getting in my head over this man, and I'm not loving myself the way that I need to be loving. And I'm showing up in a way that's creating a dynamic that I don't even want to experience. He should recognize me and love me and honor me and value me without me having to ask for that. But am I really doing that? Or am I in my head comparing myself, doubting myself, thinking I'm not good enough, comparing myself to other girls, worried that he might find interest in somebody else? Am I undermining myself? And that might be why I'm forming this dynamic where this person isn't valuing me, because I'm trying to get their attention so much because I don't recognize how amazing I am. You need to sit down and have a conversation with yourself about that, okay? Because you don't need to ask somebody to treat you properly. And you need to let that go ASAP. ASAP. That's dead and gone. No more. No more. We are no longer identified with that version of ourselves. We do not ask to be treated properly. We do not ask to be loved. We do not ask if we are good enough. None of that. We don't sit there and say, why me? Why do you really like me? I know why you like me. I know why you like me. How could you not? Of course you want to commit to me. Of course you want to hang out with me. Hello, right? That is the identity we're taking on. And again, if somebody's not showing up properly right now, fuck them. Stop worrying about them. You are highly desired. That lemonade stand is selling out. And, somebody else might get a squeeze if they don't step up. Okay? Oh my gosh. Anyways, stop doing that. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. How is somebody going to show up for you? Stop chasing. Focus on yourself. There's a million things that you can do today. You don't need to worry about what they're doing or when they're going to message you. Focus on you. Build yourself up. Treat yourself like the prize you are. Let them chase you. Okay? Okay. All right. That's all I got to say. Bye.